Welcome 19HS, where we dive into stories that shape the world. Today we're going to discuss on the war between Israel and Iran that has been taking place since June. What do you think about this war?
There are a lot of action that has been taken from start of this war from 13 June up to now, where in Iran it's reported that 600 people, at least 600 people has been killed, and in Israel 25 people at least has been killed due to the continuous attack between Israel and which use drones to attack, and Iranian which use ballistic missiles to attack. We have seen that the protection that Israel used, which is Iron Dome, has been penetrated with a few ballistic missiles, which caused some death. We saw that Iranian throw a ballistic missiles to the hospital, which are owned by Israel Army. It does not report that there is any death there, but the picture shows that the bomb hit the hospital, and it's total chaos. And Israel continues to throw their drone to Iran. We have seen that the first day where the war started, they target nuclear plant facilities, which have been located in different places in Iran. In Hormuz and Tabriz, there is nuclear facilities which have been destroyed, but underground nuclear facilities does not be affected by this attack from Israel.
Okay.
But yesterday, where there is a UN Council, Human Rights Council, which held in Swiss, Foreign Minister of Iran have been met with several European ministers there, and they have been trying to negotiate that the war should be ended diplomatic.
Okay.
Yes, there is the solution must be taken through diplomats, not through war. That several people have been killed. We see there's destruction of facilities. We see that the Iranian throw ballistic missiles in the in the facilities of the citizens of Israel, and then we see Israel throw drones to the facilities where the citizens have been lived. So we see that it has an impact in daily life of both countries' citizens.
Yeah.
We have seen the United States president that say the statement that they just think after 2 weeks, if the war will continue, they will decide whether to join the war or not to join. And we know that U.S. always support Israel during Middle East, because Israel are always protect the interest
Of the
of
US.
the US in Middle East,
Okay.
and Iran always protect the interest of Arab countries, some
Okay.
Arab countries in the Middle East. So the war continues, and then we have seen that Israel Prime Minister says that they know where the supreme leader of Iranian just hiding there.
Okay.
They can take him
Oh.
as they take.
So they have spies who.
Yes,
Okay.
they can take him where he is. They know where he's hide, and threaten that they could kill him, like they killed on 13th June. They killed 3 commanders of Israeli armies, which are scientists.
Oh.
And we've seen this week, we have seen again that the appointed commander of Iranian army have been assassinated. I
So
think
it seems like so.
he appointed for 3 or 4 days, then he has been assassinated. The
Oh.
previous one was assassinated
Oh.
on 10th 13th June, and
So he just recently been appointed and he's gone.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So we've seen that happens.
Doesn't Iran have allies to help them?
Yes, they have allies. They have been associated with Russia, North Korea, and
Okay.
China.
Okay.
Though those countries does not have an issue and settlement whether to join them, or but they insist in peace talking.
Okay.
They insist that this conflict, this war, should be ended with
Peace.
in
Okay.
diplomatic ways.
Okay.
Okay, so we have seen that U.S. president that they will decide after 2 weeks. So we wait to see if they will join or there will be a ceasefire will take place. We don't know, but we believe that this war will be resolved diplomatics, because you see Iran hold a very important area where there is transportation of oil from Arab Gulf. So Hormuz, they call this place is called Hormuz, where Iran threatened that they'll cross that place, so the world will have a shortage of oil.
Okay.
Okay, so and then we see that in Israel's there is a mass which held by normal citizens to insist that the prime minister should stop this war because it distracts their country, will distract their life. So they insist that the prime minister should cease the attacks that they launched to Iran.
Okay.
And the nature of these conflicts is that Israel feel threatened by Iran possession of nuclear weapons. Though Iran denied that they have no plan to develop those nuclear weapons. They use that nuclear plants for producing energy like electricity, running of industries. But it seems that United States and Israel does not agree with that. They see that secretly Iran developed the nuclear weapons. And the Prime Minister of Israel said that they will continue to attack Israel for protection of their country. Because if Iran have been successful in creation of those nuclear arms, it's a threat to them. They will not stay in peace.
Okay.
Okay, so for this war continuous, we've just learned that Israel possesses the nuclear arms, but they don't want their neighborhood to possess those nuclear arms, because when they possess it, if they start the war like they start in 13 June, it will be the backfire to them.
Okay.
So, and then Prime Minister of Israel, we see this week, goes far away by saying that they want to throw out the Iranian regime, which is held by supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei. So you know that Israel and Iran were friends before the Green Revolution of 1978, where the Iran, the previous regime, which was monarchy, have been overthrown by this supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei. Starting there from 1979, they start to be enemies because the regime that enter into power of Iranian, they their religion, they they are shares in majority. So they believe that Israel is the one who started chaos in the Middle East. So the only way is to control Israel's no, and the only way that how they can control is to have possession of nuclear weapons. Although they deny to have a plan to develop nuclear weapons, but Israel have a lot of spies in the land of Iran, so they they monitor every movement, they monitor every movement of the Iranian regime, and say that Iran and BT a little stage to complete the nuclear weapons.
Okay, they're about to complete the nuclear weapons.
Yes, they're about to complete the nuclear weapons. So when the Iran complete the nuclear weapons, it can be a threat to them. They have total control of the Middle East.
Okay, thank you so much. See you next week.